Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do part 3, the final part of the page I'm working on in Maria Trolle's Universe coloring book. We've been working on this little puppy dog over here. We've got another branch and then the flowers to do. So I'm going to get the camera down and focus on the page and we will finish it up. Okay, we're going to start with the flowers here. I'm going to go ahead and put down a coat of Cherry Blossom Holbein color, which is a pink, very soft pink. And we're just going to go over these guys. If you wanted to know what these, the vegetation on this page or the flowers, she has a beautiful selection in the back of the book. If you go into the back, it's a glossary. As soon as I get the other one pink here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so say you don't know what those are. You go to the page number down here in the bottom, and it's Universe, so it's page 28. You go to the back of the book, and in the Register of Animals, if you can find page 28, it will tell you what the animal is. It's a puppy dog. Of course, it's not in English, but you can put this in the translator and find out what that means, and I'm pretty sure that means it's a Labrador. But I made it into a beagle. Then you also have the plants and fungi section here, and if you go over here, you've got the name of the flower, which is a tulip. Okay, so that's what those are. Your greenery is your greenery. You probably can look up those names and find out what they also say. So we've got the pink base down, and then we're going to go in with, and I'm going to check and see. I just pulled out some purple. We've got a darker purple and a lighter purple. Okay, we're going to go in with the dark purple and bring some of that up. So how are you all doing? For us, today is a nice cooler day. I've gotten out of the 90s. I think it's only going to be 80 something today, but it's overcast too, which is nice. So I have yard work to do. But I wanted to finish this page first. I do a lot of yard work during the summer. I'm just deadheading all the plants. I have to put new soaker hoses down. We rent soaker hoses in the rose garden underneath a pine tree where I have another shade garden going. Started that this year. And then we have fruit trees and bushes that we have to run water to. Apple trees and blueberries. It's always fun. My husband doesn't like the apple trees, so we have removed a couple of them, but we still have a few. I want to get a crabapple tree. Let's see if I can talk my husband into that. Okay, this is mauve. That was, oh no, that was mauve. This one is blue violet. I want a sharper point on that. crab apple tree I'm looking at is a apple tree that does not lose its fruit. It stays on the tree. And that way the birds have something to eat during the winter. So our apple trees drop those apples like crazy, and then you get the squirrels. I'm not the biggest fan of the squirrels. Neighbor has bird feeders, and the squirrels come to feed out of those. And then I come over to, we have water for the birds. I drink the water out of the bird feeder, or the bird waterer. Then I like to dig in my garden, and I don't like that. I like to bury the nuts and stuff. Make a big mess. Okay, I'm going to bring in a white. As soon as I find it. Yep, here we go, the Holbein white. Go. These are the leaves here. They're going to go in with the lightest color that I have. It's the Prisma gray-green light. I'm going to put that down first. Okay, then we're going to bring in the sap green light in the Prismacolor, and we're just going to lighten one side of this. We're going to leave these kind of plain. Okay, then we're going to bring in green gold. This is a Polychromo. Bring in a little bit of another brown. We have the Bistre here. Now I'm going to turn the book here to get these other little guys. My wrist doesn't bend that way. Okay, then we will get a little bit of the burnt sienna in here too. Brown ochre. going to bring in Ivory. It's kind of where I didn't put much color. The Ivory is going to go in. Okay, then we're going to add a little bit of white. Boom, boom, boom. Where'd my white go? Make sure there is no purple in that. And just give these a little bit of a highlight here and there. There we go. And now, to finish up the picture, we're going to get out some Distress ink. I wanted to bring the brown over to this side of the page. If you're wondering why I did those in brown tones, it just kind of brings it over and helps it ground the dog. So hold on a minute and I will get out the Distress ink. Okay, I've used my little post-it notes. I call them sticky notes. And I went around the edge, the black line, and tried to put them as close to the black line as I possibly could. I'm going to use this Distress ink, which is peeled paint, which is a green that goes really well with this set of greens that I used. These will stand out a little more because they are a different color. Then I have the sky color I'm going to use is Broken China, nice light blue. It kind of goes with the butterflies. I'm also going to add in a little Gathered Twigs, which helps with all the brown. Okay, that's an accent color to the two colors that are the base color. So we're going to start with the green. And who knows what I have on this pad, but I'm going to put a little green in here, and then I'm just going to go around and add the green in. Pull it up a little bit. I'm going to go over the doggy. So we're getting a green base down here. Nice and dark in the corners, which probably would take about 4 little wipes of this ink. You can layer it and darken it. Notice there's a little white there, and the reason the white that's there is probably because I went out of bounds with the white, there we go, the white, what do you call it, Holbein. So I'm just going to erase a little bit of that, and then we'll just get darker there. Darker down at the base, put a few more coats on that. And a puppy, not too much down there, but around the puppy, okay? So there we have a nice dark hue. And then we spent an hour and a half trying to figure out what I did with the lid because I put it down and I don't know where it went. Okay, Broken China, nice blue color, sky. Not sure what this has on it either. I don't clean my ink pads. I use them often enough where I know that if it's got blue on it, it probably has a different color on it too. Doesn't bother me. They mix well when we're doing skies. Dark up in that corner. Bring it down to the green. Avoid the puppy's face because we put white on the puppy. Just, yeah, see, I got it right on that. Avoid the puppy's face completely. We will be going over the tulips and down into that green. Leave it kind of splotchy-ish if you like, and that'll give you a variation like clouds in your sky without really putting them there. Okay. Get down into that green. Just add a little of that on there too. Okay. Done with that. Now we're going to bring in a little bit of the gathered twigs. Going to add a little down here, a little over here. We're going to go around the puppy here. Alright, we're going to add just a bit more blue in that. You can add colors. This will not bleed through. Did I get blue up there? I hope not. Okay. Sticky note came up. Okay, we're going to pull in a little water right up in this area. Lift that up, down in here. There. Okay, so we're going to pull all this off. Get rid of that. Notice down here I didn't get a very good line, so we're going to go in with the green gold here. Fill that in. Then a little bit of, I need a darker brown. Bistre. I'm going to just darken underneath that leaf. There we go, that looks pretty good. We'll throw some of that on this side. Okay, we're going to sharpen that really sharp, and we're going to go in here and add a little fluff on this puppy, if we can. We're going to take a little bit of, just got a whole bunch of stuff on my desk. This is the Holbein 500, not the 501, but the 500. We're just going to add a little bit of white where I took out the white. Add a little bit in here. Try to white out some of that black line. With my ink. Let's see. A little bit of burnt umber in there. Really sharp. Just to add in some darker fluff. I'm going to go over his little white dots in his eyes because we inked over him. And his nose. And if I have well, I think I can do it with this. We're going to add some white dots on the butterflies. So we'll just do that, and we're going to do some on the flowers too. I'm going to put some dots up here. Maybe one in here. There we go. All right, as always, I'll leave a picture at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below. If you want to know what I used, look at the description box, and I will see you later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.